Hey everyone, welcome to Flow State Jiu Jitsu, the introductory course to Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. I'm Chad.
And I'm John.
And the reason we're creating this course is because as an instructor of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, I noticed people come in and I want to be able to give them special attention, and I wish they understood the full aspect of the foundations of Jiu Jitsu, so that way when I'm teaching like a more advanced move to the class, they have some context of what I'm doing and why I'm doing that, right? Mm-hmm. So you might often, being a new student, come in to a class and the instructor is teaching you things, and out of context, it doesn't make any sense. However, you're really intrigued by Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. You've seen like maybe the UFC, you've seen like Brazilian Jiu Jitsu clips, right? Maybe you've seen the Gracie family, and you want to do that. However, they're kind of speaking, your professor's kind of speaking a different language than you can understand, right? And this has been my experience when I was new as well, and I want to kind of find a workaround for that. So basically, by the end of this instructional video, you should have all the foundational positions understood, a transition from each one of those, a submission from each one of those, and an escape from each one of those, right? So that way, you have this clear understanding that when you walk into a Brazilian Jiu Jitsu gym, you're speaking the language, right? Your instructor, what he's doing or what she's doing it's not completely out of this world for you. You can look at it and be like, oh, it's a derivative of that position. Oh, it's a derivative of this position, right? Do you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, in addition to that, you'll have a better understanding of the culture, and really the goal, simply put, is to demystify and make less scary the beginning of this new exciting journey.
Right. So let's go ahead and explain some people who might be interested in this video, right? One is you're thinking about getting involved in jiu-jitsu. You've always thought about it, but it looks too intimidating. I promise you, by the end of this course, you will have a lot more confidence walking into a jiu-jitsu gym that it's not just too much all at once, right? Mm-hmm. You'll be like, oh, I understand why this is happening, why they're going towards that. That's a huge leg up, right? It's a huge step up from coming in cold. So if you're thinking about getting involved in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu and you watch this course, there'll be a lot more confidence in you, a lot more ability and capacity to learn as you walk into that new Brazilian Jiu Jitsu academy that might be down the road from you.
Yeah.
The second person who might benefit from this is someone who just started Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. Let's say you're like in your first month or something like that, your first couple weeks, your trial class maybe, and you were just overwhelmed. Like, why am I learning this? Why is a professor doing that? I'm too scared to ask questions, right? I don't want to sound dumb. This course is going to be great for you, right? To understand, oh, this is why he does that. Oh, that's a derivative of this. This is going to be a super good foundation. So you're speaking that language.
Yep.
The other person I can see this being really beneficial for, because it's mainly for myself, admittedly, is for instructors or professors who are opening up their own school. You can provide this to them, right? Or you can have them buy a copy. So that way they are up in the know-how, right? Like when you get new students, I kind of already talked about this. When I have new students come in, I wish that they were understanding the language. I wish I didn't have to backtrack. It's nice when you have multiple professors or multiple instructors, because one person can be moving to the advanced students and kind of keeping them going on, and some people can be going with the new students, right? And showing them the foundations. But if you don't have that, it's nice to have every single person in your school coming in with understanding that language, understanding that foundation, right? Because everybody here is paying you a membership as an instructor, and you want to give them the most out of that membership that you can give, right? You want to be a good instructor. You want to give back. So you want to give the advanced students what they deserve, and you want to give the new students what they deserve, right? This video is a great way to at least get all those new students up, and it's kind of like going through a boot camp in the military. It's like you're not going to be an expert at everything at the end of boot camp, but you're speaking the language, you're understanding what's going on, you're understanding the direction. And that's what I want to provide for you if you're an instructor and you're interested in this video.